Hi Virgo, welcome to your love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys regarding your love life, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Weatherstone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages from my Virgos, please? Virgo in love for August 2021. Any romance angel messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of August in love. Romance angel messages, please, for Virgo. Any romance angel messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Ooh. Messages for Virgo. We also have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We also have it is safe for you to love. So, maybe recently or in the near future, the person you could be connecting with, maybe you guys are long distance, or maybe there's some distance. Maybe someone's going on a trip or even family vacation, so you're not going to see them for a bit, or even traveling for work. Or maybe you're just needing some space from your partner, right? Maybe you guys have been spending a lot of time with one another. We also have wedding at the bottom. This is interesting because this card showed up for Cancer, Gemini, and now you guys. So, I mean, maybe there's a potential of a wedding down the line, or maybe you're already married with this person, or maybe you guys are discussing marriage. Or like, the tradition of where the couple doesn't see each other until they get married. Like, they have like the whole day or the night or whatever where they don't see each other, and so they're in separation before they get married. I'm just glad that might resonate for someone if you're getting married or having a wedding coming up or something like that. But so, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So there could be the energy of you and your partner taking a break, or actually physically having space from one another, or there is maybe someone's getting back into work and so you're not seeing them as much, or there could be some separation. This might even mean talking about someone that you're at a separation at a distance with, or where maybe there's very little to no communication going on currently. Maybe y'all had a little bit of a fight. We'll see. Lots of different messages. Just take what resonates, use your discernment. We also have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So between you and the person you're connecting with, there is a strong attraction between you and this person. There's a bond that you two share with one another. Even if you are separated, the bond is still there. You may dream of one another. You may think about each other a lot. There's still a connection. If this is long distance, or there is physical distance between you and this person, even if it's like 30 minutes away or an hour away, but there's still distance, y'all. There's still that there's still that strong pull that you guys share, right? The cord is there. If you are at separation with someone, or if you have recently separated from someone, right, and you're still feeling the energetic connection to them and you don't want that, you may need to do like cord cutting ritual. That's for someone out there. If you are no longer with a person, you want to cut it out, and oh, my light just flashed. So take that as confirmation for whoever is resonating with this one message, right? Not going to apply for everyone, but if you are at a distance with someone, maybe you had recently split up, separated with someone, and there's still that energetic tie, right? Especially if you have this strong soul connection to them and you can't seem to shake it, you can't seem to let it go. Do your own little ritual, cutting the cord, or like there's many different rituals. You can look into it, right? Even just meditating, imagining like a silver cord connecting from you. Imagine that person, and imagine like you with like a silver blade, like cutting that cord. Like there's many different things that you can do. And please don't fall for those scams where they're like, if you pay me $200, I will remove the curse, or I will remove this connection so that you no longer think about, like, please don't fall for that shit. You don't need to pay $200. You can do it yourself. So please just, I know, with peace and love, because I'm sure there are some people out there who aren't scammers, right? I don't know too much about it. I'm just saying, I'm just going to leave it at that, right? just be smart with that kind of stuff. Okay, this is so off topic. Let's move back to this reading. Jeez, that's for someone out there, I guess. And then we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, it's safe for you to open up and express how you feel. It is safe for you to be vulnerable. It's almost like that saying, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Or separation makes the heart, whatever that saying is. I think it's distance makes the heart grow fonder. Right? For some reason that's just coming to me, so just go with it. Let's pull some tarot messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love, August 2021. I'm going to move this up. Alright, any tarot messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love for August 2021? Romance messages regarding Virgo's romance in August 2021. I was going to say romance angel messages, man. Ooh, card explosion, that's not. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in August 2021? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August regarding love? Messages for Virgo, any insight, wisdom, guidance for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love? Yeah, I literally just got the imagery. Like, it's so funny how your brain can just do this, where you get little snapshots of visions, or, like, pictures, or, like, actual, like, almost movie scenes. Like, I just got the imagery of, like, a highway and, like, someone driving. So, like, literally, there might be distance, or you might be traveling to go see someone you haven't seen in a while. I don't know. That's just for someone out there. That's the imagery I got. I closed my eyes. I seen that shit. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love in August 2021? Ready? Okay, just making sure. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got the Star. Aquarius energy, wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Okay, I like that energy. This also can sometimes talk about vulnerability, the need for you guys to be vulnerable, open up about your feelings. Like I said, it is safe for you to love. Honest heart-to-heart conversations. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I did hear a Libra. Messages for Virgo in love for August 2021. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Hold on, let me do this. We also have the Two of Wands. So there's some sort of choice here. Messages for Virgo. We also have the Eight of Wands. That's interesting because we had the Ten of Cups. Oh, that's Cups. I thought that was Did I say Cups? Pentacles. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, never mind. The Eight of Wands came out in Leo's reading. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. Wheel of Fortune. Messages for Virgo. So I got the King of Swords. Let's get one more. In love. Ten of Swords reverse. We have Aquarius energy coming out quite a bit, actually. We also have the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups. So, and the Magician. And underneath the Magician, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there is something new that's about to take off, or will down the line, but there's definitely some fears or hesitations. We'll take a look, or we'll figure out why, or like we'll get to the root of it. Like, why there's lots of movement throughout the spread. We have the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and so there's lots of movement, there's lots of momentum. It's like, kind of like, be careful what you wish for, Virgo, right? Whatever it is that you hope, whatever it is that you're wishing for, it's coming, all right? It's yours. And it's almost like you could be fearful of things being too good to be true. Be mindful of self-sabotaging, okay? I'm also getting the energy, like, how saying that it's safe to love and it's safe for you to be vulnerable. Some of you are very, like, stern and serious and, like, almost to the point where you put your guard up. It's really hard to get to your heart because you have all these layers protecting that inner goodness, that ooey gooey mushy heart. You have like this almost like barbed wire, right? You're so protective, you're so careful, you're so like select of who can enter your safe place, your heart, your space. Because you've also gone through some really painful shit in your past. 10 of Swords reversed. So this indicates that something has already happened. This shit that you've gone through, this breakup, this heartbreak, this betrayal, and whatever that may have came with it, this has happened. This is already in the past, right? It's reversed. This is not anything new. This is some old wounds, scars coming up. And so that's why you have your guard up. That's why you're so defensive when it comes to new love or new relationships coming in. When we have the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups, it's like there's a potential, right? I'm telling you the potential. You have every ounce of free will. You can turn every option down. You can hide in your home. You don't have to put yourself out there. But don't come at me when you ask, well, love isn't coming. It's like, you got to put yourself out there. If you let your fears hold you back, you can easily miss out on this opportunity here. And that's kind of the energy. 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. There's the fear of a relationship, the fear of commitment, the fear of opening up and possibly getting hurt again, the fear of putting your heart on your sleeve and then it all ends up being for nothing. Well, it's not for nothing. But there's that fear, there's that worry, there's a lot that's on your mind, anxiety that you could be experiencing. So it's like, well, I think I might just, be cold-hearted and fuck love, screw it. I don't even want it. Well, it's always when you don't want something is when it comes in. When you let go, you're wanting it, you're hoping it, you're like, I want it so bad, I wish that it would come true, or, And then you're like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want it anymore. Then it's like, oh, joke's on you. Here you go, right? Universe comes in, here you go. Here you go. Magician, right? Ace of Pentacles, here you go. You said you wanted it, then you let go. It's like you want something, then set it free. If it's meant to be, it will be yours, Wait, did I put a card away? Yes, I put the Ace of Cups away by accident. Okay. So then it's like you have the choice. 2 of Wands. These cards are definitely not even in order. I don't even know why I have it like this. But anyways, 2 of Wands. You got a choice. You either stay with where you're at and keep your guard up, stay closed off to love for the rest of your life, right? Or you have the choice to go on this adventure and see where things go, and see where this chapter may lead you. You never really know. Things are definitely unpredictable, and that could be part of why you're so hesitant to giving something a chance or moving forward. Like, it's like you're moving. I guess if you were to give this a chance, just move forward with caution, right? You don't have to be overly cautious, but just have your alert on, have your awareness on, right? Don't tolerate any less. Don't make excuses for someone, how they treat you, their behavior, etc., etc. Like, apply what you've gone through in the past, the lessons that you've learned, and just apply that moving forward. And I think you're in the safe zone. But some of you are just like, oh, but I don't know. It's not certain. It's not 100%. So I like to have things controlled and in my hands. And the fact that I can't control this, I can only control myself. That's scary, right? And so you have the choice. You either can stay with where you're at or jump out of your comfort zone. And this is like a big choice for you. It's very, it's scary, but yet it's something that you've been kind of wishing for. But yet you're starting to doubt, but maybe I don't want it. Maybe I'm not ready for it. Maybe this, maybe that. You're starting to kind of, get in your own way, Virgo. Right? It's almost like you're saddling up your horse, but then you're like, wait, but I don't think this horse can actually ride today. I think this horse might need a break. I think this horse needs some rest. I don't know. What if they buck me off? Oh my God. Or what if the saddle doesn't hold me? What if it falls off? Or what if I, you think, going in your head, almost having a lot of anxiety about the potential of what it could be, and what if it actually turns out to be something amazing, and then what if it doesn't, right? There's a lot of what ifs about things that haven't even happened yet, right? And it's something so simple that fears can actually really hold you back from something that you really want. You could easily get in your own way. And I'm also finding it like you guys may struggle with trusting your intuition right now because there's so much on your mind, you're unable to really connect with what your gut intuition is trying to tell you, right? You guys are being very analytical, but not analytical to the point of being like logical. You guys are just like in your head playing out scenarios of what things could be, or what if this and what if that, and like what if we, split? What if we take a break? What if it all goes to shit? Calm your breath, take some deep breaths, get into the present moment, ground yourself, Virgo. Like, where's the earth? The only earth we have in this reading is the Five of Pentacles. And it's almost like you right now, you're in your head, your eyes are closed, and there's all these possibilities right in front of you. You got options, and you're like, I don't even want to look at them, because what if they're not what I expect? Or what if it's too good to be true? Or what if this, or what if that? Like, you're definitely in your head. There's something that you're not seeing here. This kind of gives me Four of Cups energy. Like, you might be focusing on what you don't have, or focusing on things that haven't even happened yet. Remember, mindset really does shift everything. Shifts our reality. Also, what we think, we do end up attracting. Well, not, impulsive thoughts and fears, like, they're not going to actually follow through unless you take the action to follow through with it, right? Manifesting is much more than just setting your intention and writing things down and saying affirmations out loud in the mirror. Like, it actually requires work, it takes steps, and it doesn't happen overnight. So even though you may have moments where you have those fearful thoughts, those impulsive thoughts, what if this, what if that, you're not going to just immediately self-sabotage unless you allow yourself to, or unless you're not aware of it. You're needing to be more aware of what you're saying, what you're telling yourself. If this is something that you really want, then you're needing to get grounded. Remember, what has happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. You know better now. Oh, and I put the King of Swords reverse by accident. You know better now. Maybe there's just a fear of things moving too quickly. If there's a connection that's already been, growing, developing here, some of you are fearful because things are moving much quicker. So if that's the case, then just speak up and be honest, right? The King of Swords, he has his throat. There's a necklace right on his throat. It's all about communication. So don't be afraid to communicate and set boundaries when you need to, right? It's so important to have boundaries in all relationships. And so this is just a message for someone out there. Definitely be sure to set your boundaries. If things are moving too quickly, or if you're unhappy with something, or something doesn't feel right, then listen to that feeling. If you got to communicate how you feel, cool, do that. Like, just, no one's mind readers over here. Okay, but like I said, there's a lot of energy of movement. So, maybe things are just really kicking off and you're like, holy fuck, like, this is some serious stuff. Like, what? We're moving, we're traveling, we're having a family together, we're getting married. Like, even marriage coming out. Some of you might have just recently gone into a relationship and now they've already proposed. You're like, but we've been together for 2 months, 2 weeks, we're already rushing into marriage. I mean, that could be for some, like, whoa. But there are those stories of, like, people getting married at, like, a quick time. Like, they barely knew each other, and they get married, and they're together till, like, they're 80, and they die. They die together, right? There are those stories, but just, again, use your intuition, use your discernment, decipher between what your ego and fears and past experiences and projections are telling you versus what your actual gut is saying, right? And you may need to take some time to just sit, think, contemplate, feel it out, communicate. Just, if you're already connecting with someone and you're feeling all these things and there's all these anxieties and worries about the future, or you're fearful of opening up, just, like, communicate it, right? Because, if you are in this new relationship and it's developing, but you're fearful of opening up, the person might mistake that you're not interested in them. Right, and so they're like, well, I guess Virgo's not interested in me, so I'm gonna move on. And then you miss out, and you're like, damn it, like, I did like him, and now they moved on with someone else. So it's just like, be aware of those things, Virgo. There's a lot of, like, mental stuff, like, lots of, like, stress and worries. Yeah. So, should we clarify any of this? I'm just, like, looking, because I'm like, well, we kind of talked about everything that's here. Nothing really seems to be, like, confusing. Like, it's all been pretty straight to the point. Let's just take a look into this Wheel of Fortune, see, like, what are these changes, okay? I had the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got in love. In August 2021. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in love. The Sun. Well, I would say that there's not much you should really worry about. Because there's some really positive changes moving forward. If you give this a chance, I think it'd be worth your while. If you choose to open up, because again, it's your choice. You got the 2 wands. This is you got your free will. You can hold yourself back. You can let these fears hold. If you're not interested, like, you got all these different ways you can go about this, right? I'm just telling you the potential energy that's here, that's available. But if you were to give this a chance and just see where it goes, right? Feel it out. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, then you already know, right? Then you already know. But with the Wheel of Fortune and clarifying with the Sun coming out, I think it's about you guys remaining open-minded and see where this goes. See where this goes. Anything else regarding the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo? The Moon. There's lots. See, it's uncertain. You're like, but what if? What if? Surrender to that. That's out of your control. Put your hands up. I surrender. I surrender to what's serving of the. I surrender to what serves my highest purpose. Literally, that is your affirmation. The Moon and the Sun. So don't worry. Anything that's a little bit unsure, uncertain, that's going to be coming to the light. You will be seen. You will be guided. And like I said, follow your intuition. Trust your gut. Pay attention. And some of you may really struggle with that, right? You get too analytical. Oh, that's just a coincidence. That can't mean anything. Oh, I'm looking too much into it. I'm being dramatic. No, the fuck you're not. It's time to take your gut, your intuition serious, because it will help you. Alright? It will help you. And that's going to be something that you're having to learn. Yeah. So, Virgo, that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Try not to get into your own way. You got this. This is some good stuff, okay? This is like wish fulfillment, but you could easily sabotage it. So just get out of your own fucking way, okay? I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.